Hey guys, we are back on the survival world, and this is episode 14, I believe. And today we are gonna continue building the villager trading hall. So on the last episode, we don't have enough time to build the villager trading hall, but in this episode we will finish it. So on the last episode, we built this tunnel where the villagers will travel and get into this space right here, and they will stuck here until we put a minecart there, and they will be brought to that area, and that area is where we select their traits and also lock their traits. So after that, we can send them into the villager trading hall, which is where we store the villagers. So yeah, so since on the last episode we didn't test this tube out and see if it works, so right now we are gonna break the hole underneath the very small storage there, and they will pop down into this tube right here and get sent to there. So let's try it, but first we need some blocks to surround the tube on the way down, or else they can escape.
A few inches later.
So right now we have some glass, and we can fill the tube all the way from there to down there, so they won't escape. Okay, so this hopper right here is just to catch the extra carrots that have been thrown down. So if we remove this hopper right here, it won't collect and will go all the way there. So I think we can get the hopper all the way down there, so that they can collect the carrots and not the villagers. So right here we just have to cover this up, and we can break this, and hopefully the villagers will go through the tube and go all the way there. So let me see. Okay, so seems to be working. Okay, that looks okay. Yep, they are all moving. And here's some baby villagers that got stuck in this hole right here. Now that I think of it, we don't really need that thing, that filter there, since the baby villager will already get stuck in these holes. But yeah, it's a safety feature, so that's fine. Okay, so that is in place now. So now let's take a look over there and see if there's anything that has gone wrong. So right now it looks okay. The villagers got stuck here, and the baby villagers didn't get stuck here, but they are back here somewhere. So yeah, I guess this really is useless. So right now it looks alright. So we just need to put the minecart here, and one of the villagers will get taken by the minecart and go all the way there. So right now we can build the platform for the villager trading hall. So we can build it out of cobblestone, since we will put carpet over the cobblestone, so we can't see the blocks that is being placed, so we can just use whatever blocks we want. So for this to work, we need some slabs like this, and it should be correct. So why we need this configuration of the slabs is because we will put the zombie at the back, and whenever we put the villagers down, the zombie will come and get the villagers. And since there is a gap in between the slabs, the zombie and the villager will make direct eye contact, and the zombie will immediately come over here to get the villager. So that is what we want. And if you are wondering why we want to put the zombie at the back and want the zombie to get the villager, is because we want to scam the villager. Because if we save or just turn the zombie villager back into a normal villager, the traits will actually be cheaper since we saved them from the danger that we put them in. So that way we can get cheap traits. So this far should be enough, since we don't know how many villagers we will get, and I don't think we will get a lot of villagers, since we really don't need that many villagers to get some unique traits, and we just need some few rare enchanted books only. So you can see we have quite a lot of villagers up there, so then we can get these enchantments, but we don't really have a lot more enchanted books to get, so it shouldn't be that many villagers. And I think we have an issue here. So since this hall is very long, so it's all the way to there, so I don't think the zombies will be able to track the villagers when they are so far away. So I think we need like 2 zombies in this section of the hall, and we will eventually build the other side, but for now just need one side of the villager trading hall done. Right now I'm building the redstone part of the trading hall. So this is to pull the villager up and down. So when they are down there, the villagers will get attacked by the zombie. So when they are up here, the zombie won't attack them because the zombie can't see them. So the redstone are out, and the redstone now are in place, but we don't have enough sticky piston to finish the rest, so we just done to here, so the rest can't be used. So these are the chambers that we can now store the villagers.
Day 2.
So right now I've placed in all of the sticky pistons that are needed in this villager trading hall, and now we can bring in the villagers and also the zombies. And before we do that, I think we need to put down all of the carpets to mob proof this whole hall, so no zombies or whatever hostile mobs can hurt our villagers, since they are very valuable and their traits are just perfect, because we will get their traits to the cheapest price and also get the books we want. So we have a ton of wool in here, which I don't know how I got so many. So okay, this is actually quite cheap, much more cheaper than I expected, and looks like we need to use all of our wool. Yup, I don't think this is enough though, so maybe if our hall is much more skinnier like this, it should work. And in the future, when we build the other side, we can get more carpets to cover all of these areas, so it should be fine. So right here, I think I will put up a wall, since we don't want to interfere with the rail here. And yeah, we'll just finish all of these carpets and we can bring in the villager. So since we don't have enough carpet to cover this whole hall, we will use some torches. But the funny thing is, we don't even have torches, so we just have to use some glowstones that I stole from the carrot farm.
Several bad puns later.
So right here we can use some extra blocks to finish this off, so we can close the villager in and not escape. So we'll cover this whole thing up and the villagers can go in. So right now it is done, and we just need some lectern and some workstations in front so the villagers can get trapped. So now that I think of it, we really don't need the carpets here, but yeah, we'll get rid of them later. So can just finish up this hall and we can bring in the villagers. So right now the hall is partially finished, so we can bring in the villagers. So we can bring the least important villager. So this is a mending villager, we don't want that. Efficiency. I guess looting is not really that good, since it can only be enchanted on a sword. so we can bring this villager out. So right here we just push the villager down and he should survive. I think he survived? I don't know. So let's check the villager out. Yes, he did. So just push this villager along, and these villagers should be into the villager trading hall in no time. So I'll move these villagers off camera since it's a lot of work and it's just a boring stuff to do. So in the next episode we will be finished moving these villagers in, but the additional villagers that we will get won't be in, since we will do that in our next episode by just getting the villagers from here and giving them the traits we need. So yeah, I'll do these off camera. So that means this is gonna do it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe. I'm Froxty and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!